everyone, this is Zahra, a student of Department of English Language and Literature in the University of Bahrain. Welcome to Advanced Grammar Series. My friend Fatima and I will be reviewing past and present tenses in 2 videos. In this part, I will be reviewing present tenses, simple present, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. By the end of this video, hopefully, you will be able to use each tense in the right context. Okay, I will start with reviewing present tenses forms. In the present simple, when we are referring to one person, we add the third person singular s to the verb, but we don't add it when we are referring to more than one person. Or we can use verbs to be, which are am, is, and are. In a present continuous, we use the verb to be am, is, are, plus the verb with ing. While in a present perfect, we use has when we are referring to one person, and have when we are referring to more than one, plus past participle. When we are talking about an action in a present perfect continuous, we use has or have plus the verb with ing. When do we use present simple? 8 uses for present simple are provided in this video. We use it when we are referring to a permanent situation. For example, I live in New York. It is something that will never change. We also use it for facts and things that are generally true. As the following sentence suggests, the sky isn't green. It is a fact. And when we are talking about habits, for example, he eats pancakes at breakfast. We also use simple present when we are talking about things we do or happen in a regular manner. For instance, when you play golf regularly, you can say, I play golf every Monday. It is also used with verbs that describe current states. For example, he loves peanut butter. This describes the subject state of love. We also use it when we are reporting or instructing in informal settings. For example, first, you roll out the pastry, then you cut circles with a cup or a glass. Here, we are instructing someone, so we use present simple. Here are the last 2 uses of present simple. When we perform an action by speaking like promising, we use it in the following form. I promise to behave. We also can use the verb be and have in a present simple for a typical situation or a state. We can say, Nora is a nice person. Now we move to present continuous. We use this tense in 3 situations. First, when we are talking about actions in progress or about being in the middle of doing an activity. Like this example. I'm waiting outside your house, but it's raining and I'm getting wet. Secondly, we use it to describe a temporary current activity. Like when you are staying at a hotel for a few days, you say, I'm staying at the Ritz-Carlton. But the last use of present continuous is with verb be and have when we are referring to a special or temporary situation. For example, John is looking after his grandparents this week. It is a temporary situation because it's only this week. Now, after reviewing the uses of both present simple and present continuous, we can review when we use present perfect. There are 5 uses of present perfect. To start with, we use it when we talk about or describe an action or situation that started in the past which connects to the present. For example, I have lived in Bristol since 1984. This action that has started in the past, but it is still happening in the present. We also use it when we mean at any point up to now. For example, nobody has ever said that to me before. We can also use it with the state verbs like, love, hate, know. For example, I have known him for a long time. We also use it to describe things as a series of separate actions. For instance, I have heard that Muna left Manchester and has already arrived London. The last use of present perfect is as a result of an earlier action. For example, she has cooked dinner. That's what they are eating now. Having finished with reviewing the uses of present perfect, we now move to the last tense of present tenses, which is present perfect continuous in its 5 uses. The first use is to talk about an activity in progress up to the present. For example, he has been reading this book for 2 hours. He started reading this book before 2 hours, but he has not finished it yet. We also use it to ask about or describe actions which go on over a period of time up to the present. I have been waiting for so long. Here are the last uses of present perfect continuous. We use it to describe something as if it is a continuous action up to the present. For example, they've been talking for the last hour. They started talking before an hour ago, but they are still talking. We also use it to describe an action as a progress going on from earlier time up to the present. We say, she has been cooking dinner. That's why the kitchen is dirty. She has started cooking before, but she is still cooking, and that is obvious because the kitchen is dirty. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was helpful and made you distinguish between the 4 present tenses. Please don't forget to watch the past tenses video, which is presented by my friend Fatima. Thank you.